Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. Let's go ahead and save our game. Now I guess we can't in the middle of a mission in this game. That's right. But, we can't even do mid-mission shopping. But, we can, run into plot points and not how to deal with moral questions. That's a big part of this game. So you want us scanning what? Just scanning in general. Scan.
Avidus, over here.
Avidus. Well, can't open it till we touch that console, huh? Well, I guess we can. They still want us to look at this console, though.
There's still life in this one.
This console's alive. It's alive.
Sam, how are we doing? Mason,
They didn't.
bring it back.
It's pretty. Sorry, that's a reference to something Bobo said on an audio cassette tape that members of the family recorded. As it's not even worth explaining, except that Bobo was like, 5 years old tops. So I'm expecting you to. This is some serious callback right here. Bring her back. She's pretty.
The video's corrupted on this one, too.
So what's the
What
fucking
about
point?
audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
Chillax, brah.
We need to remain objective. Yeah, I've never been objective when it comes to Mason.
Ooh.
Try, for his sake.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy stroll then. Damn it. Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
He was on his way to you. So, I guess they're like boyfriend and boyfriend. That's great and all, but
He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl? I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod.
shut
Then we
up.
keep looking.
I wonder what we would have found to stop us from advancing until we listened to that for story purposes. Yeah, I'm scanning. It gave me the little rumble that it does when you need to scan. So that is not a door that we can interact with. I still don't get to actually. Hey, I can actually move the zero-G objects around here. They're not just.
That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
Yeah, fine, dude. Whatever. Chill, bro.
Surprise! It's locked.
A console.
The sound node should now be accessible.
Lost power! Lost power! We diverted power! We rerouted the power to Trumpy, and now we'll be able to do anything. We can do magic things. Hey, wow, you look a lot like our
where's the
Sam node.
Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Shut up. You're not the boss of me.
Abby. Commence. Stars.
Abby. Isn't that what Mason called you?
Shut up. Yeah.
The only one who calls me that.
Oh, he put himself in his
My counterpart
Sam.
is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
I know how to deal with Sam. Shut up.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
I don't like this. On your own? I thought I was the only one who Sam was, capable of taking over his body and brain.
What do you mean you sent the coordinates?
The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find a home for the Turians. I located our destination, HO47C, then sought out Avitus.
Oh, he's all broke.
Why would Mason do that?
It was his last request.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
Shut up.
We
It's
should have
gone
access
rogue.
to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
The stars at night look big and bright, deep in the heart of Andromeda.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Taurians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
I expected better from you. Man, what? Yeah, you're basically saying, what are you, a puss?
What do you mean you can't?
Bitch.
Thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
Yes, you can. Think about that iconic Obama poster that said hope.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian army.
Well, settler.
You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder. Just without the title.
Or people to
A title
lead.
that belongs to Mason, which he wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
Chorus like, wow, why can't I be the Turian Pathfinder?
You could only do that by walking away.
Ooh.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Subi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the SAM node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
But no Turians. Seriously, is that it for the mission? We have the Turian Pathfinder, but we didn't get any frickin'... We didn't rescue any Turians, huh? Boy, I managed to split that mission into 2 videos. That was kind of worthless. Guess it didn't really matter who I took with me.
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
About wasting her time with that stupid-ass mission. Did we get any experience for that? Yeah, we leveled up, bitches. Alright, so we leveled up, bitches. Let's see. Liam probably still doesn't have enough points because they only get 2 per level up, right? Yeah, so he's only at 5. He's still... Oh, no, we can. That's right, because I leveled up everything except one skill, which I didn't care about. So we actually can do something with this. All right, frag grenade skill. Do we want damage, plus 25% direct damage, or radius? The radius is 5 meters. So 25% radius boost would bring it up to 6 and something. Whereas damage of 305, 25% boost on that is like 75. Right? Let's see. 25% of 100 is 25, and it's just over 300. Yeah, I normally like going for radius, but it's the same percentage increase, and it's a tiny radius increase versus a fairly sizable... I always like radius. I just find like the idea that it can hit multiple things. Well, fuck it. We're going damage this time. I'm making a call. I'm getting out of here before I can question it. The math doesn't add up for doing anything except damage boost. Now for so for these people, they're all going to have 2 skill points each and need to get at least 6 before they can spend them, except for Jal and PB. So we were going to finish off offensive tech with technical rounds, which is also increasing all this stuff a little tiny bit. And then we need to spend 9 points in biotics, which is probably containment is a passive, but it's a passive that doesn't help us because we won't be using biotic powers. Like, I don't think any of these biotic recharge speed, detonation damage bonus, vectoration, restoration and defense, defensive biotic effects. I suppose in theory, I don't think any of these are useful to us. But in the interest of not having any biotic powers to use because we're not supposed to be a biotic, let's spend some points on one of the biotic passives. And perhaps plus 5 biotic restoration and defense will somehow aid us. And once we get up to 9, that will open up barrier, and we can level up barrier until we're done with that, at which point we just start pouring stuff probably into tech or combat. And this will open up a whole bunch of new profiles. We'll have the Sentinel profile, the Vanguard profile, And the Explorer profile. Explorer profile is kind of the middle of the ground. You don't specialize in anything one. And it's... it gives you weapon damage, which is kind of nice. I'm really dependent now on being able to see enemies behind cover. But Biotic Blink just seems kind of lame. So we're definitely sticking with Infiltrator rank 6. With I really wish this gave us weapon damage bonuses, which seems like it would be fair, but headshot weak point bonus is good. Battlefield awareness is great. It's all good, baby. Save it in a new slot. Didn't really have a whole lot of exciting choices to make with that Turian Arc, but now I just like... I'm sure if I stick with it, we'll eventually come across leads on the Solarian Arc, but it's... Maybe, come here. Have you got something to say about the Solarian Arc, Super Kallo?
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of. I might need your help, if you could.
Sure. I mean, sounds like I got a chance to earn your loyalty, even though that doesn't really matter because you don't have skills to learn.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while?
No. Fuck you.
I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
My memories of the people on the
that a
ship that
drive
we've
core?
disrespected
The
by
full blueprint.
letting
Only a few
Gil
are
do
in the
whatever he
system.
wants.
I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
This still bothers you. They'll be helpful.
He'll put them to good use. And it never hurts to have backups.
They were going to scrap the Tempest project. Did I tell you that? Some engineering
You would remember if you
consultant
had.
insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
How? But you made us care. It's safe in those blueprints. I don't even understand what this means. So I'm going to go with it's safe in those blueprints because it is.
The original Tempest is preserved forever now, thanks to you. It's safer than ever.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared.
Well, the Protheans mostly. Although the Reapers
And
invented
in the
the...
end, someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign-off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
I'll call him for you. He's all... Yeah, he's you know, he cares, I guess. You can't make fun of him. Well, you can. He's a weird-looking alien man. But, yeah, it's like he's getting all worked up about... It's one thing if, like, robots replacing human jobs and stuff. This dude's getting upset about the Apple II replacing the Apple. I mean, come on.
Gil, got a minute? I need you in the research room.
Be right there.
And don't be a douchebag, okay? I'll stand here and make sure he's not mean to you.
I thought we settled this. What's going on?
You're not allowed to talk to
I
him.
saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
I don't need no sticking
Seeing her
schematics.
drawn out down to the basics. She's kind of beautiful.
Oh, what a
Oh,
wanker.
right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And then...
Oh, I'll leave you two to kiss and make up. In the escape...
escape pod room, as usual.
What? What are you saying? What does that mean? Research center. I feel like I should be spending some of these research points, but I'm all maxed out. I can't... Gotta get to level 50 before I can spend any more of these Milky Way ones. I'm pretty sure I've gotten every possible Milky Way thing. And all the augments, obviously. I could do... Now, I'm not developing all of these, but there might come a point where eventually I just start developing all this shit just to have it developed. But, Gorilla Chest. That's the main piece of armor. I'm using quite a few Helios weapons, but for the armor, if I ever stop using the deluxe edition armor, I'd been developing remnant stuff to look at that freaking some kind of crazy Sith Lord fetish jockstrap. But if I ever actually start using this thing, if we ever actually get to the point where we're having trouble with stuff like damage resistance, we should be able to get... I think we got enough remnant research points to get like the bestest of our remnant armor. So that was nice. We made things nice with Super Kallo. I don't know who all wants to talk to us, though. Stasis pods aboard the Turian Ark from Director 10. Well, it's Khalil Nanjiani voice, but I don't really want to try to do that because that's just not going to come off well. So Victor Rix is leading a team to recover the stasis pods of Mark Natanis. For someone who wasn't keen to take the job, he's certainly enthusiastic now. If all goes well, we'll have saved the lives of 15,000 Taurians. No small achievement. Broken World, come on. From Liam. Guess we can't fix everything. Environment is one thing, but a shattered planet, that's about as not golden as it gets. Remember that feeling the first time we saw Habitat 7? Can't imagine waking up to just rocks. Augie's making accommodations on Pedromus like everyone in the initiative. And Verand is spreading the word amongst her people. Turians will have homes to help build. Never liked the one world per arc thing anyway. Yeah, that was actually kind of fucked up. We're all on the same side. We has included a list of media themed to waking up. Genres include homesteading dramas redone for interstellar settings, and several remakes of a story about a day repeating until it's done right. Groundhog's Day. Facial reconstruction. Oh, great. Now we have the option of getting rid of the scars that appear when we make renegade choices. Man, that was stupid. You will get more demonic looking as you make renegade choices. Here's a way to spend some in-game credits to make that stupidity go away. I completed my analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during the fall. Well, both falls, including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline subsurface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suite. You can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Kallo claims the suite runs on antiquated xenon. I think that's one of his little jokes. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Suvi, stop being a lesbian and ready to get it on. Seems unlikely.
Later.
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot to say to her if you're not romancing her, I guess.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Sounds great, actually. The idea of you going the fuck away. My voice changes every time I've been told.
I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Awesome.
Technically, someone else found it first. But yes.
How wonderful. I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
Wait. So he thinks that... I'm not sure why this came up now. It was a long time ago we found that stasis pod, and it doesn't seem to indicate a lead, but...
Tell me something else about the ship.
No.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we...
Yeah.
For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Are you going to say something about
What do you think
Gil
of the rest
now
of the
that's
crew?
nice?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Not helping with the Solarian Ark quest. So, yeah. What is our lead on the Solarian Ark? Well, I mean, I guess until we find it, we might as well find something else to worry about. But, it does seem like we should have gotten something from... Yeah, this is not one of the ones that marks the same way as the rest of them do. It's not gonna give us someplace to go. Otherwise, it would be pointing towards the galaxy map. So I don't know. Do we want to round out the video hanging out on the ship here? It's not really been that eventful, has it? We finished the Turian Arc quest, but it turns out to have been entirely dialogue and scan, find which terminal you have to touch. I mean, man, what a lame freaking. I suppose when we get back to the Nexus, something will happen with the fact that we actually woke up, or the Turian escape pods. I guess we'll find out if any of the Turians actually survived. I will talk to you in a minute.
Come to say hi.
He always is hanging out there, man. All right, now that we're wearing our formal Blasto tee, let's go back to the Nexus and see whatever cinematic we get of several Turians with the identical faces all returning to. Because like with the Asari arc, we had a little scene of a bunch of Asari with the same face all returning to the planet, but who knows what'll happen here. Maybe we'll have a scene of a bunch of technicians loading stasis pods into the arc. Oh no, they said they're setting up. They said they're setting up some homesteads for the Turians on Prodromus. We might want to go visit Prodromus and see if that leads to anything. But with the viability sliding scale for planets, I feel like once we get it up to 1,000 for a planet, we're never ever supposed to go back there, even if there's more quests to do. And there's a Nexus. Our task, as a task comparatively alien, is there. We never did follow up on like 800. We had like 50 videos worth of waiting to get an email from the people who wanted to destroy Sam. Now we can follow up on that, and I'm not bothering. I really want to rescue the Solarian Ark. I mean, the loyalty missions and rescuing the Arks are the big things that affect whether you like get the good ending or the bad ending. I know that much. I don't know what the good ending or the bad ending are. I managed to avoid having that spoiled. But yeah.
There's a difference between being honest and being an ass.
How many times have we heard this? I still don't know what it is he said. I can't believe you said. I'm glad we did. I have crazy grunt voice. Guess we'll go to operations and talk to some of the folks there, but I don't really. I was expecting something more to happen. Just as soon as we got back, I thought something would happen with having rescued one of the Arks. Maybe if it's the first Ark you rescue, there's a little bit more fanfare.
This is HNS.
So all these, it was shedding cryopods because they needed to get to that spot and transfer the SAM, and I don't know. Yeah, what do you were asking about leads on the Turian Ark? You should care.
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanis. What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder out in the field. I'll take it. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
Let's hook it out, bro. I love your neon armor, by the way.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
Duty.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
What about you? You should have something new to say, maybe.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
We did your quest
Yes?
already.
Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up.
We
out
finished
there.
this quest.
We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
Starts with education.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Okay, finishing this quest does nothing to the dialogue.
Weekly injury report. Minimum casualties. A good week.
Yeah, what's ridiculous, if you hang around there long enough, like within a couple of minutes, you'll get another weekly injury report. So that guy had a tiny little bit of stuff to say to us based on the fact that we rescued an Ark. Addison will probably have nothing to say.
Pathfinder.
Yep.
Director Addison?
Pathfinder.
Director Addison. Pathfinder. Director Addison. Pathfinder. Director Addison. Pathfinder. Director Addison. Damn it, the civil disobedience plotline is over. Good to see you too, Aid. How's Leon? Sarissa explains it all. Oh, hey, the other Pathfinder should be chilling out too, yeah. It's like the Pathfinder Lounge. I don't know why they're not out pathfinding, but...
So it's official? You're part of our little club?
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
Thanks, little big man. It's what I'm here for. You're right for the job.
I know you make Mason proud.
I'm trying.
Any luck finding other survivors from Natanis?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
You could probably go help with that, but
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful thing. I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Havarl, things almost feel normal.
Yeah, Havarl, you and that one other Turian there were really having a rough time.
So how are you finding the new post?
Well, then not like that.
Not
Wait.
used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
I've had a
My
few,
only
but then again,
regret
too
is
few to
Mason
mention.
isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that worm. Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
No, the thing about Nexus, where he was like, yeah, you know, running water and rations, this is awesome. It was really pretty rough on Havarl. And I was like thinking, yeah, you and that one. I was making fun of the fact that he didn't really have a refugee camp. Or like a camp. It was just him and one other Turian. But then I was like, wait, no, he's saying that things sucked on Havarl. Him and one other Turian in the jungle by themselves. Yeah, that would suck. Gotcha.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
Really got to come up with a cool name. I'm here to talk, man.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find me.
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just not ready.
I'm not ready for a gay relationship with you, Ryder. Because that's what you're going with this, right?
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts.
No, they're really
As a
not.
Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis.
No, it really wasn't.
Here, everyone's looking at me, looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder is more rewarding.
Actually, both of them involve you being the player character who has infinite resources and can do whatever he wants and never has any repercussions. So pretty much the same.
Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
Hey, Ryder.
Hi, Ryder.
No, it's hi, not hey, but same difference.
The Asari seem happy just to be alive. But the Nexus is running out of places to put
Send some of them to my room.
The outposts can't come fast enough.
What do we do in the meantime?
Would they be willing to go back into stasis?
After what they've been through? You get to ask them.
I see your point. Just double them up in whatever quarters we have.
Easier said than done.
Do it.
Unfortunate news about the Turian Ark. At least some survived. It could have been much worse. And I see we have a new Pathfinder.
Avitus just needed a little coaxing.
Surprising, considering he's a former Spectre. They had a reputation for, shall we say, extreme measures. Now that he's a Pathfinder,
his red lips and eyes on that face are weird.
Did you have some other business?
No, I just wanted you to say something all passive-aggressive and shitty. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for that. That's what I wanted. Passive-aggressive and kind of shitty. Whee! All right, video's over, but let's quick run over and see if apparently they're having a dialogue.
That's more than enough.
Hoo-hoo. So you guys can go back and reread the subtitles if you want to catch that conversation, but at least she's got somebody to be nice to, because she's still pretty bitchy with that one lady. But what I wanted to do was talk to Kesh.
I'm worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Until I complete my cloning techniques.
Done. All safety's in good shape. That's the lot for today, then. Finally.
I can get my drink on.
Pathfinder.
Okay, nothing.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Laters. Alright, guys. I was hoping somewhat more interesting things would happen on the Nexus than did. I really should be used to the fact that the Nexus is a boring, boring place. When we come back, maybe we'll swing by Padromus and just check in on the Turians there, or see if that thing with there being Turians there was anything more than just a bit of background dialogue, if it's really happening. And then, if we don't have any leads on the Solarian arc, well, I'm halfway tempted to just fucking get on the Mass Effect wiki and see what we're supposed to do to advance that quest, because now I want to just get the arcs done. But, either I'll do that, or we'll just get going on either PB or Jaw's loyalty missions. I guess we should probably do Jaw's last, since he was the last crew member we got. Whatever. Either way, next time, folks, so I'm going to be concentrating on doing some things to lock in the best ending. And then we'll have to do some soul-searching, you and I, gentle viewer, about whether it's time to advance towards the end game, or do we just keep dicking around with the 800 million uninspired side missions that this game has to offer. See you next time.